My biggest giant is fear. I don't know what the future is. And that big loss that may come whenever, I know it'll hurt. I've always been in and out of church. I've gone many times, different churches, always trying to search, trying to find the meaning for my life, and still unsure. It's a long journey, but nothing was guiding me. And maybe he was guiding me, but I kept that wall up. I wasn't hearing and I wasn't seeing. My wife got sick and was hospitalized, and I had to make the hardest decision to put her on life support to save her life. And people just telling her she's not gonna make it, even though every day she can do basically anything but breathe on her own, because of the disease she has is an autoimmune disease. Ended up in the hospital for 4 years, out of our home, away from our children, and that was hard. For a while, I hit a really dark spot. There have been times when I've broken down, even at work. I've had panic attacks and didn't know what was going on. Support wasn't really there. I didn't know where else to turn. I was out with my daughter. We were out hiking, and I wouldn't have hurt her, I wouldn't have taken her. I was hearing things, and it was like, I just wanted to end it. Run. Just get out of the whole situation, and the pain will go away. You know, my daughter's holding on to my arms and saying, do not do it. And I had to look at her, the tears coming out of her, and the begging. I felt her on one side pulling me. There was no way I could go forward with what I wanted to do. And it was in a public place, which would have been worse on her. That nightmare alone I have to live with. A friend of mine invited me to faith, just kept saying how well the services are, kept talking about Pastor Doug. And I felt the draw coming, and it was like, I needed to go back to a church, and I didn't know where. I had to come. And I started on Easter. The first time I came to faith, I was overwhelmed, wasn't even sure if I wanted to stay, but I was greeted by friendly people. I hung on. I felt a presence. I was just stay. It was kind of a resting place. The songs were right on. We have the live streaming, which is a blessing. Brought my wife here, because when she was in the care facility, she could watch it. So she was there with me, even though she wasn't by my side. Even that presence you could feel. And every day it grows. Togetherness grows, the family structure grows, the friends you make. Now that I'm in small groups, the best thing you could have is a group of people that you can count on. They turn into family. Every day when I wake up, I say thank you. Thank you for that another day. Thank you for the time that I can still be with the family. And now she's home. And I know with everybody saying it would never happen, there's only one reason it did. There is a purpose for us to continue. My name is George, and I have decided to follow Jesus.